Hello, it's Sunday the 17th of May, and I just thought I would give a little polytunnel and tomato update. So basically, as you can see, all the tomatoes we planted out, and we did that yesterday. So I just wanted to quickly run over the types I'm growing and how I'm going to grow them. Basically, I sowed them around about, there's some that we didn't use in pots, but I sowed them round about the 15th of March, mid-March, and then once they'd grown in their wee seed tray for a week or two and got some true leaves, I then moved them on into pots that are that size there, so quite small. You can see them in my hand. I don't know what, 3 inches across the top diameter maybe. So I grew them from seeds, as I say, and germinated them in the house and then moved them to the conservatory and then grew them on in the pots in the conservatory. Ideally it would have been better to do it in here or in the greenhouse, but the greenhouse has got a lot of holes in it, and this probably isn't as warm in here as I would have wanted it to be, certainly in the earlier stages. Plus I'm not down here all the time, so it's difficult with making sure they're adequately watered. But as I say, they were in the conservatory, and the good thing about the conservatory is even when it's really cold outside, the conservatory is at least a bit warmer than this polytunnel and the greenhouse will be. So we still get cold weather even in May here, down to -2 Celsius, so I think it definitely helps to keep them in a conservatory for as long as I can. It's just it's a bit of an inconvenience. If I could somehow heat a greenhouse or heat a smaller space in this polytunnel, or provide bottom warmth and a bed, then I might be able to do it in a greenhouse or in here. But for the time being, they've been brought on in the conservatory. Anyway, they're now planted out, so thankfully they're no longer in the conservatory. And as you can see, we've used the same strings as we did last year. Basically just tie a big knot in the bottom of the string and place it under the root ball when you plant it, when you plant the tomato. So there's, let's see how many different varieties. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 different varieties I believe. So I've got millefleur, some millefleurs here, and they're essentially a small cherry tomato that's orange, a bit like a sun gold. Bought them from the Real Seed Company in the UK. And I've also got 5 F1 plants there, which are Sundels, and they're from Tamar Organics. There's another 5 F1s over here, 3 at the back, 2 at the front, and they are Douglas F1, which we grew last year in the same spot, and they grew very well. And then we have some San Marzano, which we grew last year, and they didn't grow very well last year. They were stunted and quite short, but I think that might have been because we potentially pinched out the growing tip accidentally. So we'll be careful what we do this year, and hopefully we get more sauce tomatoes from them. As we did last year, we're growing orange banana again. They provided us a lot of sauce making tomatoes, and they were very dense, they were heavy, so I think probably we get quite a lot of sauce out of them. The final type is a sort of traditional cherry gardener's delight, so I got quite a few of them as well. So that's the 4 types. As I say, the seeds were sown mid-March, it's now mid-May and they're planted out. And I probably, depending on what happens with the weather, but I don't expect to be getting any tomatoes off them until perhaps mid-July. So I'm in central Scotland. It's still fairly cold, but the reason I've put them out, last year I believe I put them out at the end of May. This year it's obviously mid-May, but I've had a look at the forecast, and for a few weeks now it's been saying that, well, for a few days, sorry, it's been saying that the next few weeks the nighttime temperatures won't drop below 8 degrees outside, and given this is obviously in a polytunnel, Hopefully it certainly won't go below 8. I think you don't really want tomatoes to go much below 10, but they should be fine now. So in general, polytunnel, we did have greyhound cabbages, we were trying to grow them in there, but for the most part they've not worked. You can see where they're at there. I mean, they're a reasonable size, but they're not really forming a head yet. So we've only left one in there, one that's sort of, you know, placed in such a way that the tomatoes could be planted too. We do have some beetroot, we've pulled most of them out, left some in, and you can see we might get something off them coming on. And the carrots as well, they're Amsterdam forcing, and I hope that maybe we'll get a crop from them before the tomatoes went in. I think I sowed them late February after having tried to preheat the bed with a fleece over it, but to be honest, they've not done that well. They're okay, but I mean they're very small. I mean there's one there that's too close, it can stand out, so I mean it's okay for a baby carrot, I would say, but I mean it's, you know, it's small. It is a small carrot, no doubt about it. A few there that need thinned. So it's definitely small, but I suppose you've got to try to find out places where it is possible to grow things in polytunnels quickly. You know, they've got different conditions, different weather, different light levels, and so I suppose you've got to try it for yourself and find out. Might still get some, as I say, I've left some, you know, according to where the tomatoes have been planted, and so hopefully I can kind of stagger things and still get something out of it. But that's all that's going on in the polytunnel at the moment. I'll post a separate wee update of what we're growing in the garden, and hopefully that'll be interesting to see. Thank you.